Hey guys, it's Tim with Codex, and I am here for Boom Thursdays, and I'm going to be bringing you an issue from Boom Studios, and that issue is going to be Maw number 3. Now, that is brought to us by the creative team of Jude Ellison S. Doyle, who is the writer, and A.L. Kaplan, who does pencils. Now, let me go ahead and give you a synopsis for what the series itself is about. Now, this is as per the press release from Boom, and it says, dragged by her sister Wendy to a feminist retreat on the remote island of Angitia, Marion Angela Weber hopes to gain some perspective and empowerment that isn't at the bottom of a bottle. Now, everything is horribly derailed after an assault on their first night there. The violent encounter awakens something in Marion she never imagined, triggering warped mutations in her body and bringing forth a hunger she can't bring herself to name. When the townsfolk react with suspicion and violence, what unforgivable act will transform Marion into the very monster they made her out to be? Now, that synopsis covers pretty much the wide range of what the first 3 issues go over. And this series is amazing. I think that has to be said first off. The writing is fantastic. The artwork fits very perfectly with the tone of the comic itself, but it does have some uncomfortable topics, and that's kind of the point of it, is it's topics that make you uncomfortable but make you understand and make you realize. Now, with all that being said, this is straight up horror at its finest. When I was reading the first 2 issues to get up to speed for issue number 3, unreal. Movies like I Spit on Your Grave and things of that nature, that type of horror and things like that, it really fits well into the pages of the comic. And Jude Ellison Doyle, with her writing, it absolutely encapsulates that type of horror, and it's wonderful because, like with some of the violence that's in the issues itself, it's like off-camera violence, so to speak, off-panel violence, and it leaves it up to you to picture in your mind what takes place. And I really dug that. That really helped me become immersed and a part of the story, not just as a reader, but moreover an observer. And I really dug that. So yeah, amazing writing, amazing artwork that fits perfectly with the story. It's usually not artwork that I'm super passionate about, but with a story like this, it definitely fits. They're very personal characters in here. There's characters that you can get to know and you can relate to, even in the first 3 issues. From the bad guys, the bad people in the issues, you get to understand who they are. Now, that's not necessarily a good thing or anything like that, but you understand what their mind frame is. And with the characters that the book is actually about, you really get to understand and go through the process with them. And I really enjoy something like that. An unexpected twist at the end of issue 3, which is the issue that we're talking about today. I love stuff like that, and I love the fact that it puts you right in the middle of it, and then when the 3rd issue comes out with Maw, right at the end of that book, you're just like, holy smokes, is that really the end? Now I got to wait a whole month to go ahead and read the next issue, which this is definitely going on my pull list. So this is one that I'm going to be invested in, and I'm going to follow through to the end. So, yes, the off-panel violence, like I said, it leaves it up to you to figure out what that is and let that play out in your own mind. And it absolutely works. So as far as a rating goes for this, for writing, I give this a solid 9 out of 10. Because again, over the course of the 3 issues, things are not sped up. It's at an even pace, and you get a nice chunk of the story from issue 1 to issue 3. And then in issue 3, things really start to heat up. As far as the artwork goes, that also gets a 9 out of 10 from me because, again, like I said before, the artwork really fits with the tone of the story. and what they're trying to get across. And I think the creative team on here is really, really good. And I think they work really well together. And I'm very excited and very curious to continue the story and see what happens with this. So yeah, Maw number 3, Boom Studios. By the time this video comes out, it should already be out in comic shops. So go ahead and check it out. Pick up the first 2 issues. We're only at issue 3 right now, so this is definitely something that you can get into and get involved in and read and read a really, really good horror story. So yeah, Maw number 3, writing and artwork, solid 9 out of 10 from me. So once again, every Thursday we'll be doing Boom Thursdays. We'll be bringing you reviews of Boom Studios comic books and things like that. And don't forget to check out the Codex podcast also, live on Twitch on Wednesdays, and again on Saturdays on YouTube. And you've got Decoding Panels along with Mail Vaults and mail calls and things of that nature. And don't forget Codex Gaming also. Once again, my name is Tim. I'm with Codex, and I will see you next time.